dough, fresh out the oven, ready to run. What's hot this week at Jeff's Bagel Run? Jeff and Aaron bring the fun. It's the weekly run, let's get it. The weekly run from Jeff's Bagel Run.
Welcome to the Weekly Run. I'm Jeff.
I'm Abby.
And today we're talking about what's hot at Jeff's Bagel Run. Welcome back, Abby.
Thanks. I'm so excited to be back.
I mean, Aaron's on vacation this week, so you being back is definitely a special treat.
Right? I feel honored.
This is awesome. Yeah, I think your episode might have gotten the most views we've ever gotten, so you might have to be a regular. We'll see. If you perform again.
I love to hear it. Maybe if you need a third co-host, I'm interested.
Got it. All right. You can be your side hustle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you're back with another spicy take. What's your take?
The obsession with going viral is why so many brands never actually become memorable.
I 100% agree. I think that virality is by definition short-lived, right? Like the attention you get from going viral is it's rented, but the reputation you have is something you own.
Exactly.
100%.
Virality is just temporary. But when you build those memories, it's not.
I think it's interesting because so many brands right now have these viral moments and then they disappear. And they lack that consistency of, I don't know if it's consistency of messaging or consistency of story, but you see it across so many different categories. It's not just the bagel landscape. It doesn't matter which category you're in. I feel like you go viral and then people forget about you. But you used to say 15 minutes of fame. I feel like it's 15 seconds of fame now.
Yes, 1,000%. Especially with TikTok, the trends go so fast that if you're not actually making an impact, it's just going to go away.
Yeah. So do you think the trends are what make people viral, or do you think people who really go viral are the ones who start the trends?
I don't think it's the people who start the trends that go viral. I think it's the people who do the trends make it viral, because you need the multiple people going or doing the thing to make it viral, because you're not just seeing one person do it and then it just blows up. It's a combination of multiple things or people.
Got it. So you think that you have to have somebody want to replicate what you did and put their spin on it to make it actually become viral.
Yes, and not just one person. You need to have multiple people, because it's not going to go viral just because of two people. I mean, that's how it starts, but it doesn't just pause.
Yeah, one video could give somebody some recognition and they get a lot of views. There could be a lot of buzz about it, but to make it become that viral sensation, other people want to have to do it too. Whether it's, in the early days of TikTok, it was dances, and then now it was skits, and now it's just do whatever the most ridiculous thing is that you could do to kind of create that experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, if anybody's following my personal TikTok account, which I think most people are not, they're watching me slice watermelon right now. So it's stupid, but I haven't gone viral.
It's quite silly. It probably needs to stop, honestly. You should stick to bagels.
I have one more. I'm much better at the bagels. Much better at the bagels. All right, well, that's a great take, Abby. I like that. I think, I agree with you. I think, just going viral for the sake of going viral is not enough to really sustain a brand. You've got to do more.
No,
You've got to put some more stuff behind it. So, not being here this week is kind of, I don't know, maybe this makes Aaron go viral finally, because the guy just goes on vacation, doesn't show up for the pod. You step in. It's great.
The podcast blows up because of me. Suddenly, Aaron's out of a job.
I mean, he's not even getting paid, so maybe he'll be happy. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know if I could take one more thing.
So we all have a lot on our plates for sure at the Bagel Run. So you do support the Bagel Run. You work for Jeff's Bagel Run. You're at the franchise company. You support franchise marketing. And so you're a part of the team. I mean, you started out as, my kid, and then you became, now you're have an important job.
I'm full bagel.
You did. You went full bagel. It wasn't intentional though.
No, I mean, I tried to do my own thing. After I graduated, I went and worked another job, and it just wasn't for me. And from there, I think everything happens for a reason. I saw a job posting on LinkedIn at the Bagel Run, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna apply. Like, take me for me out of the situation. I want the best person to have this job, and if it's me, that's awesome. If not, that's also awesome. And everything
You were
worked
sneaky
out.
about it though. Like you were sneaky about it. You didn't tell me.
Only a bit.
I mean, you applied for the job. You sent a note to Katrina, our VP of marketing, and you were like, "Hey, it's Abby," and you were like, "I think I'd be a really good fit for this role." At the time, it was a marketing coordinator position, I think, right? Marketing
Yeah, it
administrator, something
was.
like that. Yeah, like super
Yeah.
entry level, like the kind of job that someone right out of college gets. And then it was like weeks later that Katrina came to me and she's like, "Okay, so how do I say this? Your daughter applied for a job. I don't think she's told you." And it's, I don't know, now it's like kind of part of the lore of the Bagel Run.
It really is. Like, if you
And then
know,
she was
you
like,
know.
yeah, well, then she was like, "What happens if like," I was like, "What if it goes bad?" I'm like, "That's on you. She works for you. She doesn't work for me. So like, if you got to fire her,
Yeah,
you can do that. I don't care."
truly.
I was like, "I think she's going to be the hardest working person on your team, but you know."
Yeah,
I think you doubled
exactly.
down because you are family. I think you work even harder. So
1,000%. I see you guys working 24/7. I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I not working right now?
I know you're like around and you're like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "We're just catching up." And you're like, "Okay, well, I guess I could check email." It's like,
It's like 7 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm like, oh, I gotta lock in real quick.
just out here working, recording podcasts, whatever it takes.
Exactly. It's part of the
But it's
fun,
been
though.
how long has it been now? Like 8 months, 6 months,
It's
8 months?
it's almost been a year.
No way.
September will be a year.
That's crazy.
I know, right? I mean, I guess it's July, so I guess we've got a couple of months till September. But
But still,
in my
okay. I mean,
brain,
it's
it's
basically a
already
year.
December. Yeah.
True. We're working on 2027 already. So I
So
think
it's already 2027.
yeah, it's already like holiday is already behind us. And so, yeah, we're working very far ahead. So I get it. Okay. So it's been almost a year. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I love it. I have transferred from the marketing coordinator position into this field marketing role now, which I absolutely love because I get to travel to all of the places that we're opening new stores. And it's just been so much fun. I love building the communities in these new places and just showing them what makes the Bagel Run run. I'm like, it's always so exciting because they don't know the story, and it's fun that I get to tell it. And
Yeah.
it's like they don't know that I have any ties to the Bagel Run other than it's my job. And so it's
Uh,
really fun to just tell it from that third perspective.
it's interesting because you were in Texas for the first time. You went to the Houston
Yes.
opening, their third store. You were there. I was also there. And I listened to you talking to our guests as they come in the store or like influencers, they come to create content in the store. And you're like, yeah. And so, Danielle asked Jeff to make him a bagel. So that's what he did. And like, you go through the whole thing. And it's so funny to hear you tell it almost as like this like third person out of body. And then I come through and like break through the fourth wall. And I was like, "Oh, stop it. You're my kid. Like, you've been a part of this from the beginning. You know what's up. You thought I was
No, I
super
know.
cringy."
I did. But
I
it's fun
know.
to tell it from that other perspective. And then, like, if you're a cool customer, you find out, like, the ties. And it's
This
even
is
cooler
true.
because then they
Yeah,
even love it even more.
it's true. Yeah, I try not to blow up your spot too much in those moments. I
No,
think
no,
there's some
no.
folks.
Eric Kirby, cough, cough. loves to,
Eric, if you're listening,
loves
Eric
to,
loves to be like, "Oh, this is the Abby," and blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
I know.
I'm like, shh, let's keep it down low.
Here's
Not
a
everyone
spicy
needs to
take for
know.
the future. Yeah, right. Spicy take for the future is Abby doesn't want to be known as the Abby. Yeah.
No, only on the pod because this is kind of fun.
Right? Yeah, I think this is a neat platform to like tell our story. It's a neat place to I don't know.
For
I
our 10
think
listeners.
yeah, like there's nobody here right now, so it's like totally it feels safe even though like one day someone's going to go back and watch like episode whatever 27 or 28 whatever number this is and be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's going to be like that." But that's
a
sort of like what
thousand
it was
percent.
like in the early days when I was making from bagels from home and like posting cringy videos on Instagram. You're like, "Dad, like
What are
what are
you
you
doing?
doing?"
Yep.
And so now I'm doing it all over again with the podcast, which most people only listen to. So I guess there's that.
That's okay. I think I'd rather listening than watching.
Okay, so Aaron is notorious on the pod for not listening to the pod. So he doesn't ever listen back. I only send him clips and like edit notes, but he doesn't listen to the full episode. Did you listen to your last episode?
I did listen to it, but now that this is like a full length episode, I don't think I'll be able to because that's a lot of hearing myself talk.
Oh, but you were good on it.
Thank you. The smaller increment wasn't bad, but I was like, oh, why did I say things like that? Like you really like once you watch yourself, you're like, what are you doing?
You sort of start to analyze a little bit more and like, I guess, second guess yourself.
Yes, exactly. And so like now I know from like the first episode, okay, to pronounce my words or just speak a little slower. So I don't sound like I'm just brushing. I don't know if I'm doing any better, but
I think you're doing great. I do find myself like when I listen back and I edit and then I'm listening to the final edit, I think, oh, I could have fixed that or I could have done this better. Or you do mumble when you're trying to say Jeff's Bagel Run or I find all those critiques as well in myself. So that's okay. I think that's how we get better though, you know?
exactly.
I saw a statistic that said if you do something, like if you practice something 18 minutes of the day, every day for a year, then you will be better than 90 for, see, I just mumbled. If you practice something for 18 minutes every day, you do that for a year, you become better than 95% of the population in the whole world at that thing that you practice for 18 minutes.
That's a crazy statistic.
18 minutes doesn't feel like a long time.
No, it's really not. Round it to 20 and I wonder what that percent goes to.
Right? I mean, we're halfway through the year. If you started right now, you'd still be better than like 50% of the population at whatever that thing was that you practiced.
It's true. Everyone get practicing. 18 minutes.
That's it. That's all you need is 18 minutes. I think, like, if you never played the piano and sat down at the piano and played for 18 minutes, by the end of the year, you'd be better than 95% of the population at playing the piano.
That's fascinating. The random knowledge you have.
I know. It's
that and chickens.
I don't know. Now, the number of chickens. Yeah. There's 45 billion chickens exist on the planet at any given time. That's a lot of chickens. But yeah, podcasting wasn't something that like 18 minutes. I do it a lot more than 18 minutes a week, but like we're almost 18 minutes into this podcast so far, and you're getting a lot of practice.
Exactly. I'll be a pro. Aaron, watch out.
That's what I'm saying. You better not take vacation
I'm
again.
taking your co-hosting spot. Yeah.
Oh, shots fired. She's like, it's my job now.
Yeah, watch out.
That's so funny.
I'll podcast from the road.
He would probably be really sad. I think he likes it.
Yeah.
It is kind of fun.
You guys have a good dynamic too, though. So
yeah, he's really smart and thoughtful, and I'm less smart and a little more off the cuff. So makes it fun. It's a good combination.
It does. Yeah.
All right. So the Spicy Abby is coming back though. And I wonder, will you be eating it in a couple of weeks? I think is it next week? I think it's next week. This week we're in the middle of like international week because of the finals of the World Cup. Argentina is playing England right now. Spain has already advanced. So we will see. You know what? It's not the Spicy Abby next week. It's the Spicy Cheez-It next week. It is the regular Abby and the Spicy Cheez-It. Yes, next week is the regular Abby.
There we go. Yes.
Oh, man. I guess it's just a regular take then. It's not a spicy take.
That's okay. I like the regular Abby better than the Spicy Abby.
Yeah, I think the Spicy Abby is just like a funny caricature of...
No, it definitely is. The regular Abby is the way to go, though. 100%.
The Spicy Abby is definitely not like a real version of you. I don't think you're a very spicy person.
Not at all.
I think you're kind and thoughtful and, equally stressed out as every other 22-year-old on the planet. So
thank you. Yeah, 1,000%.
I mean, that's it. Like, you're trying to juggle all the things that everybody else is. Like, I have to work and buy groceries and pay for rent.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to being post-grad.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to any of your friends who are like graduated and also like working? Like, what is that like? Is their life the same as yours or?
I mean, my life is nothing like any of theirs, to be honest. Just because I travel so much for work, and that is
Mm.
such a rare thing, I feel like, especially as a young post grad. You typically just hope you get a job, honestly. And that's what everyone kind of wants. I got really fortunate to be able to have a job that brings so many cool opportunities. Everyone's doing their own things. I have a lot of education major friends. They're all teaching. So very different lifestyle than me, have their summers off. And so it's very different. But everyone's experiencing the same post-grad, what are we doing with our lives sort of thing.
I remember what that was like. I mean, believe it or not, I mean, I know I'm an old man, but like when I was 22 and
Not that old.
graduating college, I didn't. It's not that old. No, did I turn 49 this year? I think it's 49 this year.
Yeah, I think so.
What year are we in?
Okay,
I was
maybe a little
26.
old.
Yeah, I was born in 77, so I turned 49. I know. I I don't feel like I'm 49. I still feel like I'm 22. So, although
There
my
you
body
go.
tells me
That's what
otherwise.
matters. Age is just a
Physically, my
number.
body. It is, but physically, my body tells me otherwise. My knee hurts occasionally, and if I sleep funny, my shoulder's done for the day. But that's okay. I remember like being 22 and being like right out of college, and I was just happy to have a job.
Exactly. That's kind
Like I
of
had,
how everyone feels, I think.
yeah, and it's a job that I like doing, which I think was important. I think there's a lot of people right now who are probably doing jobs they don't like. We can feel fortunate that the work that we do is actually something that we enjoy. I certainly
A
like. I mean, I like what I'm doing.
1,000%. I like what I'm doing too. I mean, I was so grateful to get a job right out of college, even though I discovered that it wasn't for me and I just wasn't bringing myself joy from it. I am very fortunate to be able to have pivoted and found a job that brings me so much joy and makes me so happy, but also pays my bills and takes care of everything that I need to take care of. And that's
Listen, that could
not
be.
what everyone could say.
I was gonna say that could be like your second take because, like, I mean, I 100% agree. Like, this is really kind of cool because if I was looking at you when you were unhappy in your job, I probably would have been like, "Well, go find something else," right? And you did. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't tell you to do that, but you did. You were like unhappy and you didn't like where you were working, so you just went and found something else. Happened to be at the Bagel Run, which is cool, and it's led you to like lots of neat opportunities and to travel and to do some different things. And obviously, there's like a different like level of connection there because it's family business, but at the same time, you actually like what you're doing. And like not a lot
Yeah.
of people can say that. And I think when you're 22 years old, you have so much ahead of you. You think, oh, I'll just do this thing I don't like for a little while because it pays the bills or because I need a job. But the reality of it is life is really short. And
Yeah. And
you
you
might
don't
as
want
well
to
do
be
something you
miserable.
like.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't be miserable.
100%. And it's hard to get a job nowadays, but also like you have to prioritize the time to find something that brings you the joy. Or outside of work, do things that make you happy because life is short.
I used to think that you had to like work with my life identity. And like the job that I had was really kind of made me who I was.
I
But
mean, that's kind of the case today. You created the
fair.
work for
But
yourself.
I created the work.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I did. Yeah, it's different. It's different.
It
But I
makes it a
don't
little
think.
different.
Okay, but you've seen me obviously through some different jobs and different
Yeah.
like roles that I've had in different positions, and like I would you say I personally don't think that like my work in the Bagel Run and being Jeff of Jeff's Bagel Run is like my life identity.
No, it's definitely not your life
Like I
identity.
think
It's just
that
it's like a fun fact.
yes, yes. It's like um I used to like be really proud of like introducing myself as like a regional vice president of something. Like that's so dumb. It's like what does that even mean? Like
I don't know.
it really like that should not like your job title and what you do shouldn't define who you are. I think the fact that I just happen to be a guy who made bagel for his wife and we built a business around that, that's great. But like I'd much rather be your dad, a great husband, a great friend. Like that's more I think how I've evolved to be.
Yeah, 1,000%. Fully agree.
Yeah.
Great takes
It's
over
hard to
here.
get so far so good. Yeah, these takes are awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Very
but like how
much
do you
the
like
Abby, not spicy.
Yes, regular Abby, not spicy Abby.
Yeah.
But how do you get like other 22-year-olds to like feel that? Like how do you inspire a 22-year-old to get there? Because it's hard.
It really is hard. I think it just takes time because it's probably not even for just a 22-year-old. It's anyone who's still in college and is like freaking out like I was a year and a half ago. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get a job? What am I going to do? And I just felt like I was never going to figure it out. I was like, I'm just going to go be a server somewhere. And like, that's okay. Absolutely. I think you just have to keep pushing. Like once you put in the hard work and you just put some effort in to whatever you're interested in, I think things just fall more into place. It
I think
takes
that's
so
a
much time
really
though. I think you have to be patient. And like it takes a while to learn that. And I wasn't always patient. I love to like crash out and then everything works out. It's like a trend for me, truly.
you said two really important things there. One, like invest time in doing something that you like. That to me is important. Like you said, you could have gone and gotten like any job. There was opportunities for you to get a job that provided you an income, but it wasn't something you enjoyed doing. Waiting and finding the thing that brought you a little bit of joy. Now, obviously, at the Bagel Run, it's different. It's like a much happier place for you to work, but
Yeah.
that important, super, super important. Like do the thing you like to do. And then the other part of that, which I got to see firsthand, was like that lack of patience. And I think that comes just from, being 22. To be fair, like
Yeah.
from being a young person, like you haven't had enough opportunities to experience what that patience looks like. I mean, even being a dad, want so badly to see what this kid's going to become and be like. And then you wait technically you wait like 10 months for them to show up, and there's like this little blob, and you feed them and they cry and they keep you awake, and then they grow up a little bit more, and then they grow up a little bit more, and then like, you have to wait like 22 years to see them become you. That's patience. So I think that just comes
there's a lot
with
of
age.
patience there.
Yeah. Just gotta
1,000%.
wait for it. It's worth it.
It is, and it takes the time. But again, if you crash out, it might just happen right after. That's what tends to happen for me.
I mean, I don't recommend the crash out to everybody. It seems to work for Abby, but like between you and me, I think
the crash out just happens.
Minimize the crash outs, but yeah, it's a part of the growing process, right? It's how you learn. It's how you overcome the things that are difficult in your life. It's how you get through transition periods, and that's okay. Like you don't live in a constant world of crash out. Like it's not like your basic state. So
no. That would not be great.
There'd be a lot of medication probably if that was the case.
Probably.
And it's not the case. Yeah.
No, thank goodness.
For sure. Well, this has been really fun to chat with you and get a not so spicy Abby take, and then just talk about your journey so far at the Bagel Run. I'm like really glad you were able to be a part of the pod today and be a part of the journey. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's so awesome. I love it. It's fun to see every single time the progression grow more and more, just be more involved with the business. I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we at 38 stores? We're planning for so far ahead. I'm like, oh my gosh, store 50, I get to be there and I'm going to be sobbing. It's just really amazing to be a part of all of this. And I'm just so grateful and so happy that I get to play a little role in it.
Well, I'm glad you're here and a part of it too. It makes it super fun.
And then podcasting is fun too.
Yeah. Oh, this is the best. What kind of life is this? I talked about it on the last pod with Aaron. I was like, it's great to be Jeff. Like this is like, this isn't
Everyone
work.
wishes they could be Jeff.
This is nonsense. This isn't work. So
no.
Thanks for being here today. And I guess for everybody else out there, like look for the Not So Spicy Abby to come next week. And then Bake Fresh, bring joy, build community. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Yo, fresh out the oven, ready to run. What's hot this week at Just Bagel Run? Jeff and Aaron bring the fun. It's the weekly run, let's get it. The weekly run from Just Bagel.